Nakashima. His session is titled as Future Trends in Digital Printing Industry. Mr. Seiji Nakashima joined Konica Minolta Incorporated in 2014 and served as president of Konica Minolta IJ Textile Europe in Italy. From July 21 to 25, he held the position of corporate vice president and general manager of the inkjet head business in Japan. Since April 25, he has been leading the professional print business division as corporate vice president and general manager. We welcome Mr. Seiji Nakashima for delivering his address. Thank you. In our local language, which Mr. Seiji Nakashima might not be able to do, so one of the team members is there to help him out. Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I just came from Japan yesterday, and I thought India is much hot country, but honestly, Tokyo is much hot now. Yesterday, Tokyo was 38 degrees Celsius. Yesterday, not so hot in India, right? But somebody told me, because this is a rainy season. But yesterday, so fine weather. So I think I'm very, very happy guy, no, lucky guy. So thank you very much. Sorry. My name is Seiji Nakashima, Vice President of Konica Minolta company in Japan. And especially, I'm in charge of it's a professional print division, which means digitalization of the printing in the world. And thank you very much for Mr. Tosha and the organizer who gave this very well-organized event. And thank you very much for everybody, every attendees. I'm so honored to be here from Japan. Okay. One of my background was just Mr. Desai explained my career, but before that, 25 years ago, I was working for one of the biggest printing company in Japan with Gravia or offset, also silk printing. And then now maybe more than 15 years period, I'm engaged in digital printing. Okay. So let me start the presentation. Okay. It's okay to see. So as you know, in the printing world, worldwide, we have lots of problems or challenges year by year. And I pick up only 4 challenges which I see in the world. And one thing is this one, environmental and digital transformation pressures from the market or from the society. For example, environmental issue, everybody says don't use solvent, don't use difficult chemicals, or sometimes don't waste water, don't waste energy. This is especially happening in Europe, and recently from also China, and lots of pressure to the printer. And the digital transformation pressure is, everybody says that digitalization will be essential for the future, but most of, in case very difficult, how to set up the digital printing factory. Because only buying digital press doesn't work. You need to see the pre or post process, also some workflow you need to check. And second one is labor shortage. This labor shortage means not only the human resources, the number of the people, but especially for I had experience in the offset printing, also gravure printing. There are lots of very skillful operator, very genius operator. They can use a printer without any problem or very efficiency. Always they can solve the problem. But worldwide, these kind of veteran operators are now at the age of, how to say, retirement. And sometimes difficult to find successors, including me, because I'm already 55 years old, and in Japan, 60 years old is retirement age for the, how to say, company workers. So I only have more 5 years. So even my age, sometimes difficult to find a successor or these veteran operators. And next one is the rising cost and the supply chain problem, especially after the COVID-19 and some war happening in the world. We see very apparent problem of any cost up, like even food, energy, everything is rising. In supply chain, we can't get any, how to say, necessary materials. And finally, we are suffering from profitability and very suffering from the competition. And next slide. The slide title is commercial printing. We are now here is at the turning point. What do you mean? This blue one is digitalization, I mean digital printing. This red one, orange one is conventional analog printing like offset or gravure. And this axis is $1 billion, which is the amount of sold with the printed matters. And you can see total print volume is getting lower, decreasing to the 2040 something. But this blue one, digital print record is getting higher. You can not see so much higher, but according to this IT strategy, this digitalization ratio, this is the ratio of digitalization. Now we have this one like 15, 17%, but up to 2032, we may have a 32.5% of digitalization. This is market analysis. So as I told you, when I was working for the gravure printing company, offset printing company, I saw the first generation of the Indigo digital printer. And at that moment, I don't believe digitalization will come because qualities are not so, equivalent compared to conventional printing. But now I think now is the time to replace these conventional printers. Yes, this digital printing, why we saw the growing digital printing is we are getting the global trend, which trend is personalization and very small lot production with much variety of production and very fast changing life cycle of the production. With digital printing, we can, we can respond to this requirement. But I heard in India and the South East Asia, this area, still offset is dominant. But anyway, in the soon time, we have digitalization timing, and digital printing is a solution and the key for your success. And next slide, I show you the history of Konica Minolta printing solutions. So almost 150 years ago, we started our business in Tokyo. And first, we started the business as an importer. Import from Germany was a raw material of lithographic press, like a chemical or like a paper. And after 6 years, we successfully, we could start manufacturing of first Japanese-made lithographic printers. This seems like a chair, but this is a lithographic printer. And also, I heard that this is a lithographic printer is a mother of offset printers. And now we are keeping launching and we keeping developing revolutionary printers. And this is the current latest model we launched this year. First thing is Acrylio Press. This is for the production printer, which is a toner-based electric photobasis printer, very stable. And another thing is Acryliojet, which is successor of the KM1 series with a very accurate, very precious quality image they can make, this can make. And this is a UV inkjet-based print press. So now, this is the first product we launched in the market, but now we are trying to replace with this machine with offset printers. Of course, we have lots of competitors in the world, but what we are doing, what we are insisting is make the printers or make the solution to the very easy operation you can do, which anyone can use. This is a kind of, I would say, a motto we are making printers. And this can realize automation, less people, and even without veteran skilled operators, which has a, how to say, shortening number in the world. Yes. I think this time frame, I was wondering inkjet wouldn't be the solution for the next generation, but now everything is changed. And this is our product portfolio. And in the market-wise, we have a commercial printer and a label printer, and also folding cartoon printer and a textile press. But now let me touch upon only this commercial print. This lines is a toner-based production printer, which is very stable, which is which you can have no color change, and you can have lots of repeatability. And there is a very high quality of automation software or automation systems within it. And this one is, as I told you, this is a UV inkjet press, which has equivalent quality as offset. And this Acrylio shine, and the varnish one is, like a digital hot stamping, digital foil, or digital varnish, which you can have a special effect or a special gold or silver metallic effect. But the same as this printer, what we make importance or priority is software or software system. There's lots of solutions you can choose, and with this, for example, Acrylio Pro dashboard, you can connect to also our competitive printer, and you can check the whole process of printing in your factory. Very visible. Acrylio Pro is a color manager. You can have a very good quality of color management without any effort. So this kind of software we are launching, and we are selling together with a printer. So I show you some example of this, what I explained now. Maybe 4 or 5 example in Japan and Europe. And this is a new trend in Japan. Oshikatsu is a very new Japanese word, maybe in the last 5 years or something, and very difficult to explain, but oshi means like a favorite, your favorite person or somebody, or the katsu is activity. And when you say oshikatsu, means very, very concentrate, very energetic activity, very passionate activity to chase your favorite person, like a musician, or maybe also team, like a cricket team or baseball team or football team you like. And for example, in case of the musician, today, if they have a concert live in Delhi, and tomorrow, this Jaipur, and the day after tomorrow, Mumbai, they chase every concert as far as they have money. So in this case, Eventer has created lots of special papers or special gadget or special, how to say, some novel. Yeah, this Oshi is not only the people existing one, but also animation, cartoon. This is a big boom in Japan. And this case, normally every event, they change the design, or they change some, how to say, word. And in this case, with this, this inkjet press of the KM1 and this varnish or hot stamp foil, digital foil printer system, you can add some values. For example, easy, very small lot and very, how to say, small lot, but very variety of the products. And fast, of course, digitalization, digital print can bring you the very short time delivery. And special, this is very important. You can have a customized, you can have a personalized finishes, which only you have. This is very important, and this is leading this market in Japan now. And next one is different example. We have one of the biggest print customer in Osaka, which name is Osaka Printing. And they had a very huge problem of the serious shortage of a skilled offset operator. But they are very famous printer in Osaka area for the, this is a small lot cartoon animation books published by individual publisher, not was a big publisher. But this is also a big boom in Japan, but this company has a problem to react because due to the shortage of skilled labor workers. And they chose KM1, inkjet digital press. And this is a customer voice. And they are surprised with this quality of image, which is equivalent to offset. And next one is, this is their, how to say, voices. They have output of the 6 times of the Indigo printer, which they had. But this is because of the less maintenance. As I told you, our Konica Minolta machines are instead installed with lots of sensors, lots of detectors, lots of, how to say, intelligent automatic quality optimizer. So much less maintenance is needed. And the last thing is that zero quality complaints. What does this mean? Before that, they had every month complaint from a market, from a customer, of the color variation of the first lot and second, third lot. But after installation of this KM1, they had no complaints. So finally, they decided to buy second one. And another story. This is in Europe. This is a varnish and hot stamping foil by digital print. And maybe a little bit hard to see. This is like, this is not the real one, but this is a wine box. And this is, how to say, some signage with this gold effect or varnish effect. And with this, before that, they had a lot of small quantity, and but a variety of products. And before, they didn't like this kind of job. But after installation of this foil machine, they could change this job to high margin business. And they are getting much more profit now. And next one, this is a little bit noisy. So I can explain, this blue one is the only process of printing. For example, from order to shipping. And this vertical line is our solution. this is printing is our digital printer, digital press. Even with only with digital press, we have lots of optional function you can choose. Like I say, intelligent quality optimizer or automatic layout of print or inline cutting. This cutting, how to say, is very intelligent, and they can choose, how to say, without any margin. And you can have maximum, you can maximize the profit, how to say, output of the printing. The order design and the shipping one, I explain in the next one. So what I like to stress here is we are not selling only printer, but also including lots of solution which can take care of full digital process, digital printing process. So this is the same process of printing upside, and in case of this left one is an example of Lotte. Lotte is one of the famous, how to say, sweets maker, a sweets manufacturer like chocolate. This is a package of chocolate. The other one is very small, and you can see every market, supermarket in Japan, and this is the final design they choose. And what this solution is, this is not printing process or something. This is our consulting service, or by using a software or application of our development, which is consists of several factors. One thing is neuroengineering, very difficult with neuroengineering, and another thing is kansei engineering. Kansei is based on Japanese word, but now widely used for this how to say engineering field. Kansei means affective, or I can say your feeling. I like this, I don't like this. This kind of feeling mixture. Also, we have lots of database in the past because we are making lots of printer to the market, and we have lots of databases. And recently, we have a very strong AI. So combination of this AI and the Kansei engineering and the neuro engineering and the huge database, we can propose, we can consult customer. Maybe this latte milk is the name of this chocolate. Latte milk font is maybe centralized, should be centralized, and the other thing is very, how to say, symbolic one is be better or something, because Lotte's Lotte customer like this kind of chocolate. In the past, they had this kind of hit model, hit chocolate, and they put some ingredient over here, and they choose finally this design. And I met the president of Lotte 2 months ago, and he was very happy. But this is a new trend. Again, this is not for the printing, but including, how to say, inside of the printing, digital printing process, not only printer. And this printer, after printer shipping, this is another example of one of our biggest printing customer. And they had problem again with human resources who should pack, who should, how to say, after printing, they need to put the post-process and the packing and the shipment. And they are suffering in this kind of problem, but we solve this problem in showing, how to say, just not only selling this automatic packing system, but integrated with a printer, integrated with, how to say, for example, the label to the sender, no, not sender, to the shipment destination or something. And they solve this problem. So again, this is digitalization we are saying, not only printer. So almost my conclusion is, again, digitalization will come sooner or later. So we should be standby. And this you can have much profit. And the next one, we Konica Minolta is very ready to be your partner for the future digitalization, also current digitalization, but we can say future building partner. We have a motto, we have a, how to say, mission, we call purpose. That is by power of digitalization of the print, digital print, we can make the better society, make a better world, also better communication. Based on this purpose, we are working. And finally, with this, we can go next step. We can, for the growth stage together, this means we can, how to say, gain much more money, in easy word. And next, because we are in India, so I like to pass this portion to my colleague in India, Mr. Gupta.
Thank you. Thank you, Nakashima-san. Thank you. Thanks for taking us through the global perspective about Konica Minolta. And first of all, I would like to thank the organizers for organizing and taking all the effort for organizing the first summit for only digital, which focuses on digital print and how digital print can help and support to grow our business on this. So I'll take you through in terms of how in India digital print is expanding or happening on this, and how what Konica Minolta is trying to contribute on this. First of all, I would like to thank Seiji Nakashima-san. Also, we are also present in digital textile printing, and like Mr. Kothari mentioned, to take the effort to go to the government and promote more digital. For digital print also, we are making efforts to through the government also, and in India we also sell a lot of digital machines for textile printing on textiles. So this is one of the meetings which Nakashima-san handled along with the Government of India Minister. Thank you. Mr. Nakashima-san also mentioned in terms of how digital print is growing. Maybe if you see in 2010, in India, digital print market, or maybe the equipment side of the market, was around 240 devices. And in last 14 years, in 24, if you see the number of devices which are being sold or which people are using is around 2,500. So if you can see in terms of last 14 years, the market has almost grown 10 times. So that's the growth rate at which in India the digital print market is growing, so which is approximately 18% on a CAGR basis. So this is very important in terms of how people behavior or consumer behavior are changing, and how we are consuming the print, and what are the requirements of the customers are changing. Some of the benefits which are why people are adopting are speed, with which the people can deliver their printed output to their end customers. It brings a lot of automation to it, and how we do right from pre-press to press to post-press. And it is also helping in getting a lot of quality output in terms of doing their digital transformation amongst the printing community. So being a digital, it also provides a lot of statistics in terms of how people are consuming the print, what type of paper they are printing, what time they are printing, and what all things they can do on this. So the idea of this is to be future ready in terms of how the markets are behaving. We are now living in the world of quick commerce, where if you want some lot of grocery items, it is available in 10 minutes. So this is how, in terms of probably the digital can also help to bring the printed documents or printed finished documents to our consumers or to their end customer much faster. In India, we are present directly, and we have around more than 80 service points in India. We have more than 750 employees. We have warehouses to reach out to our customers directly across the country in this. And we are present since 2010 in India directly as Konica Minolta India. We are also awarded with the, I would say, Leader of the Decade for promoting digital printing for last decade from 2011 to 2020. And we have been continuously maintaining more than 50% market share to promote Konica Minolta as a brand in India. I'd like to take you through one of the successful case study that we have where we sold our biggest B2 size digital UV press in Chennai to JB Khanna Pictures. So the reasons why they adopted, because they also had a complete offset process, but they were also filling a gap in terms of how they can reach out to their customers much faster, and they can also reduce some of their bottlenecks in their inventory and management process. So some of the benefits after installing digital UV press, they were able to get more productivity, because productivity I don't mean in terms of to churn out more papers, but in right time what the number of output that they want. And it also helped in terms of reducing the time to delivery, because unlike traditional process, digital first print is a sellable print, and it helped in reducing the inventory, because they keep certain posters and all that, so for the low value item or items where the less inventory is required, they do not need to keep the inventory of those. And this helped in terms of improving their customer satisfaction, time to delivery improved. The wastage was reduced because they don't have to keep those inventories of the items which are very less used. And they were able to add new services as a print service provider. So they also had, since they were doing commercial print to a lot of other customers also as a service, digital also provided them to add up as a new service. And this also happens to be our first installation in the commercial offset press in India. So that's it from my side. Thank you, and thanks for listening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please remain on stage. Can I request Mr. Satish Malhotra, President, All India Federation of Master Printers, to please come on stage and felicitate our speaker. Thank you very much. Please come here. I didn't get your name.
Manish Gupta.
Yeah.